Good morning, it's truck build day 24, and in the little schedule I whipped up in my head where I said I'd do this build in 30 days, that means I would have 6 days to go. Do I think we're going to be finished in 6 days? It's a bit like the budget. I don't think we'll be far off, but I don't think we'll be there. Maybe if I had 6 big, solid, uninterrupted days where we got stuck in at like 7 o'clock in the morning and went through to 6 o'clock at night, we'd get through. That just doesn't seem to be the theme of this build. I'm still waiting for things in the post, still waiting for a toilet, still waiting for door catches, lockers, still waiting for mattress, still waiting for bar stools. So can I see us actually making my 30-day deadline? Not really. In saying that, a lot of things are really sort of finishing off things. Hopefully my last cabinet turns up today. Then I can finish the cabinetry, then I can do the bench tops, then I can do the kickboards, then I can do the overheads. Like, it's just little things. I hope I finish off the underbed storage, the new drawers that I decided to cut in yesterday. Hopefully get them finished today. And then like we're moving on to the shower cubicles, the next shower toilets, the next big interior thing. Tom should get the water tanks finished today. And then it's just painting and shelving and Ali's the day bed. Ali's bed's got to be done, but that's literally a frame with 2 doors in the front and some slats on top. That's not a big in, I don't think, but then I've got to find what I'm going to put on top of it, whether I'm doing a mattress or couch cushions or whatever. So that's another thing. Yeah, but I think we're going to be far off 6 days. No, we might be 10 days, but I don't think we're getting there by 30. As much as I'd like to get there by 30, but the sun is shining. It was frosty this morning, but the sun is now shining. I'm still making breath. It's like 1 degree, but time to open this truck up and get some cabinetry on for the day. Well, Tom's got these out. These are the custom brackets he's made for our water tanks. So just a nice big heavy bit of angle that bolts up onto the floor rails underneath. And then he's custom folded the belly bands that go up under the tank. And obviously all these have to be painted and things, but that's those going up on there. So that's Tom's fabrication. He spent most of yesterday making up 6 sets of those and then fitting 3 up under one water tank. But he's pretty clever on the old fabrication. He's got to love a farmer. They're jack of all trades, master of a couple. This is the interior starting point for reference for the day. I got to do the 2 cabinets, the 2 drawers that are going in there, I think. But first job, as always, I made a bit of a sawdusty mess yesterday, so I better get that cleaned up before we start. Just taken me all morning, but that's one part of my drawers in. Obviously you still got to put a front on it, but it draws, it does what it's supposed to. It's not the prettiest piece of thing you've ever seen, but by the time I front it up it shouldn't be too bad. Safe to say cabinetry is not my strong point. It takes me forever and it never looks Mickey Mouse. That's why I was going to buy caboodle drawer fronts, but since that's not really an option, we'll just have to put up with my slightly dodgy cabinetry. It's not my strong point, and knowing your weaknesses is a skill, and cabinetry is a weakness. So after spending most of yesterday building these brackets for the water tank, Tom suffered a little bit of 2 a.m. Thoughts as well last night, and he thought, well, those brackets work and they get everything up there. They're going to be very hard to access the top of the tank if we ever have problems or blow a fitting or whatever. It'd be very hard. So he's gone back to the drawing board today and he's made these cradles for the water tanks to fit up on. So they'll be hinged off the back side and then held up at the front by a threaded rod, so that if we ever need to access it, it will just be undoing the threaded rod and then they'll hinge down and we'll be able to access the top of the tanks.
which is a great idea. It's a great improvement, but a bit like me pulling the front off the queen bed, it cost us a day. Andy's over-engineered it. I think we could carry a water buffalo under there now, but so he's got 2 of these to make up, and of course they've got to be painted and rubber lined and everything so they don't rub the tank, but we're both suffering a bit of 2 a.m.itis at this stage. Well, after much fucking about, my cabinet with 2 drawers is in. Still waiting on the locker handles to come in the post, so no handles yet, but I do think it looks better. Now I've just got to give it a sand and a paint, and because it's Formaply and it says Formaply all over it, and glue my USB port back in over here. And then there somewhere I've got to put a little mount for my bench when my bench comes across and just sits on that. Then my washing machine can finally go back in its washing machine hole. But yeah, I'm going to give it a quick sand and give everything a clean down because it's messy. And while I'm at it, I put the end panel in here. Now give it all a blow down and a wash, and then I'll get onto some paint. But that might be tomorrow's job. We did learn today that the inverter will power up a welder, but it won't weld. So that's the limitation. So we can't run a welder off our solar. Mimi thinks early knockoffs are good because we get time to have tennis ball time. Yeah, she's had a sore foot, and she's still got a bit of a sore foot, but she's starting to recover now, which is good. Don't throw it at me. Shitheads. Pair of yous. Get this mess cleaned up for the evening now, I guess. Rightio, end of the day, just had a bit of a clean up around site. Tom is still battling with the water tank mounts. We're on the 3rd version of those, just wanting to get it right and to be able to access underneath there should we have to, and just a lot of things to take into consideration in a very tight space. So I think we're sort of closer to nailing down that prototype now. The ones he made last night would have worked, but then if we'd had problems we would have been screwed, so it's just that forward thinking thing. Let me jump down off here. I did get this all finished up though, bar the handles. I think that come up all right. I've just got to paint. Got my USB port glued back in now, so that's drying. And then just painting handles on here. I think that looks better for a day and a half, but I do think it looks better than it did on the end panel in, and that's pretty much all I've done all day. Give Tom a little bit of help, but not too much. And that's it. Tomorrow, get these painted up. Tom will continue on with the water tanks, and then hopefully this afternoon my caboodle, last one will come in here, so I'll build that and put it there, and then we can sort of potentially move on to bench tops, overheads, and my kickboard storage, and get this side tied away. I mean, I've been saying that for a while, but I promise I'm going to get it tied away soon. But yep, I think that's us for the day. I've definitely had enough for the day. Still got to do those big doors. Still got to do Ali's bed. Still got to do the shower. Still got to do the gas. But edging ever closer. 6 days to my deadline, but I don't know that we're going to make it, but it'd be nice. It'd be 6 big days if we get it done.